Loans Arena in the land, where Cavs fans are willing to do whatever it takes to help their team avoid falling in a 3-0 hole. As for LeBron James, well, the 2-0 hole's nothing new to that guy. This is his 8th time trailing 2-0, and he's won 3 of those series. That's tied for the most by any player in NBA history. Not at home, Paul, not at home. On the other side, Steph Curry, coming off a record-setting 3-point shooting performance in Game 2, said he knows how hard it is to win in this building, and they have to, quote, reassert their dominance. Welcome inside Quicken Loans Arena with Jalen Rose, 2004 Finals MVP Chauncey Billups.
Yes, indeed.
And 2008 Finals MVP.
Boss on them, True.
Hey, you got your ring, huh?
Trolling you guys.
Should have told you to bring yours.
I like it.
You know what I'm going to do next game? I'm going to have my ring, too.
Oh, buddy. Wow.
They don't make second place rings, do they? That's all I'm saying. They make a lot of diamond rings. You just got to buy them.
You're the worst. Look, there was no confusing last-second regulation play or overtime. None of that in Game 2, but there was some good old-fashioned Warriors dominance at home. Let's take a look at tonight's storyline, brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors. Cavs back in the comfy confines of the Q, where they are 8-1 this postseason, and despite being down 2-0, Cleveland is confident that their home court will be an advantage.
So we look forward to the challenge. It's a very tall task, a very tough challenge, as I mentioned before the series even started, going against these guys, going against this team, but we have an opportunity to seize the opportunity, so look forward to that.
This is the most important game of the series, and we got to go out and leave it all out there.
Leave it all out there, Jalen. Are you confident they'll bounce back here?
I am confident. Here's why. I know on paper and right on the floor it says Game 3, but this is really Game 7. And because we all know if they get down 0-3, what's going to happen on Friday. The series will be over. So I think you're going to see improved shooting from J.R. Smith, more opportunity for Kyle Korver, more energy from Tristan Thompson and from Jeff Green. We've gotten dominant LeBron, and we've got productive Kevin Love already. I think the Cavs are going to be just fine on their home floor.
Very nice glasses, Jalen.
Thank you, sir.
Paul, nice glasses.
I know, it's weird when the captain doesn't even get
a leader are you?
Well, apparently I'm not a good one.
But I will say this.
Mutiny.
Sorry, you know your coaches sometimes let you down. But don't worry about it. I will say this. I am confident that they bounce back tonight. I'm confident their effort will be there tonight. Like you said, Jalen, backs are against the wall, obviously, game through. They were here a couple weeks ago against the Boston Celtics.
Yes, sir.
Obviously a different opponent, but their effort will be good tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing what Rodney Hood could bring them in the game tonight. They could use anything they can, anybody outside LeBron
We'll
James.
get to him.
I'm just not so sure they can get a game. You guys remember last year, they lost in 5 games. They had Kyrie Irving. Another thing is, Cavs shot record-setting from 3. If they're able to do that tonight, which I don't know if they can, or I doubt that they will, then they can get back in this. But they have to do something about their defensive adjustments, their offensive schemes and rotations. They have to do something different. If that means putting Rodney Hood out there, playing Kyle Korver a little bit more, if they can't do these things, I just don't see them winning tonight.
Well, the numbers don't lie. They're plus 62 at home in the playoffs.
But that's not against the Golden State Warriors, who've had a lot of success in this building, and they won a championship in this building.
And they're minus 71 on the road, which means they struggled at Golden State. I think they're going to play a lot better in front of their home fans. The energy is going to be better, and usually when that happens, good things start to happen for your ball club.
I'll predict this, though. It will be closer than Game 2. I guarantee that.
No, wait, hold on. That's a big deal.
Can I just
Paul
say this? So it sounds like the truth is suggesting that the Cavs will be getting swept.
I think they're going to go down 3-0, and once they go down 3-0, they're going to get swept.
Okay, well, we are, 4 minutes into the show? That's
great. What's your trust?
So you've mentioned it all year long, much to my chagrin, how much better role players tend to play at home, and Ty Lue today talked specifically about one dude who you guys have mentioned who might see a lot more time this season.
They are going to play better. Rodney Hood is averaging 0. He's going to double his scoring average tonight.
We're going to give Rodney a chance. He'll get a shot and see how he does. So he's been working, staying ready, and so we'll see.
Not sure how much of the sarcasm you guys got to hear as we went to that sound from Paul.
The role players will play better, guaranteed.
What about Hood specifically? Obviously, I haven't seen a bunch of time.
There's no way but up for him. He hasn't played. I mean, they have to try something, though, in all seriousness. I mean, this guy gives you good shooting. He's a solid athlete. When you put him out there defensively, he can go out there and switch onto the 1, 2, 3, or 4. So at this point, when things aren't going, we have to try different schemes. You have to try different players. You maybe have to give some other players more minutes, such as Hood. Maybe do more with Cal Korver. You know, they need his shooting out there, so we'll see.
And Paul, to your point, he's not in the scout report. So he's going to surprise some people out there. You don't know what he can really do. I mean, he played
they're not
in the
worried about him
garbage
not being
minutes.
in the scout report.
No, they're not. But you need anything you can get. You're at home. You need a lift. You need your crowd to get into the game. But you alluded to something that's very important, Paul. It's defensive. They can't think they're going to shoot better than the Warriors or outshoot the Warriors. They have to start the start of the game being very physical on the defensive end of the floor.
I think Ty Lue put this out in the press conference because we see LeBron James play point forward or power guard. I think today's going to play point guard literally a lot. Les Hill, Lex Clarkston. So you have 5 guys out there, 6'6" or above, that can switch. But more importantly, make Steph Curry work on the defensive side because he hasn't had to do so in the first 2 games.
We will soon find out what kind of impact Mr. Hood will have on this game. In the regular season, they were 11-2 when he scored in double figures. For more on the game, we say hello to the newly multi-year
Congratulations, DB. Keep getting them checks.
Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Well, just to Chauncey's point, you can expect a different level of physicality from the Cavaliers tonight. And one of the things Ty Lue just told us is, listen, we cannot give up a basket on their first 8 looks, but one of their problems obviously has been the switches that Steph Curry, creates, and that means they put Kevin Love into tough situations. And for Kevin Love, one thing that you can look for tonight is, one, he closes square because he's challenging the jump shot, but he ends up putting a top foot up, and that opens him up to the drive. On these switches in particular, to Chauncey's point, he is detached from the body of Steph Curry. Tonight they anticipate wanting to be up and physical and be attached with bodies on to prevent slippage or open shots like that. And then the challenge is great for Kevin Love. It's also great for George Hill, right? They find mismatches. Well, you've got one of the great scorers in NBA history going to work on a small guy. So mismatches all over the floor. I do expect him to be very physical. Andre Iguodala, guys, who has not played since Game 3 of the Western Conference, will go tonight. Steve Kerr has called him one of the smartest, if not the smartest basketball player he's ever been around. So the strong get stronger tonight, Michelle.
They certainly do. Thanks, DB.